Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about something deeply personal yet universal. It's something we all wrestle with, something that defines not just the path we take, but how far we can go on that path. I'm talking about setting your goals high. Not just higher than yesterday or higher than you think you can reach, but so high that they make you a little nervous, maybe even scared. Because the truth is, if your goals don't scare you a bit, you're not aiming high enough. You see, goals are not just things you jot down on a piece of paper, hoping they come true one day. Goals are the promises you make to yourself, the vision you have for your future. And when you set them high, you're not just creating dreams, you're creating the person you're destined to become. So why aim low? Why settle for mediocrity when the greatness inside of you is calling to be realized? But let me tell you something, setting your goals high doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It's going to take every ounce of your courage, your dedication, your passion, and sometimes even your tears. But in that struggle, in that pursuit, you will discover your truest strength. The world needs dreamers who not only dare to dream, but who are bold enough to chase after those dreams, no matter how audacious they may seem. So today, I challenge you to set your goals higher than ever before. Aim so high that it makes people wonder if you're dreaming too big, and then prove them wrong by reaching it. You know, one of the most powerful lessons we can learn in this life is to truly believe that we deserve more. And I'm not just talking about material things. I'm talking about the life you dream of, the love you crave, the peace you long for, the success you envision. But here's the truth: the moment you start to believe that you are worthy of more, your entire life changes. Because what you believe about yourself, what you truly believe in your heart, shapes everything you do. It shapes how you show up in the world, how you allow others to treat you, the opportunities you see or don't see. It even shapes how high you set your goals. If you don't believe you deserve more, you won't ask for more. You won't expect more. You won't go after the things that are meant for you because you've already convinced yourself that they're out of your reach. So let me ask you this: when did you start thinking small? When did you start shrinking yourself to fit into spaces that were never meant for you? Somewhere along the way, maybe someone told you that you weren't enough, that you weren't smart enough, pretty enough, talented enough, or maybe life threw some obstacles in your path, and those setbacks made you question your worth. But I'm here to tell you, none of that defines you, none of that defines you, none of that determines what you're truly capable of. The moment you start to believe that you deserve more, you stop accepting the bare minimum. You stop letting fear hold you back. You stop settling for less than your worth because you know deep in your soul that you are here to live a life that's full of joy, full of purpose, full of abundance. And I'm not just talking about physical abundance, but an abundance of self-love, of fulfillment, of the things that feed your spirit. Believing you deserve more isn't about entitlement. It's about recognizing the value you bring to this world. It's about standing tall in your truth, knowing that there is nothing selfish about wanting more for yourself. There is nothing wrong with wanting to grow, to thrive, to expand. In fact, it's your birthright. But here's the thing: it doesn't just happen overnight. It takes time to unlearn the doubts and the insecurities that have been weighing you down for years. It takes courage to stand in front of the mirror and say, I am worthy of everything good in this life. It takes strength to refuse to let past mistakes or failures define who you are today or what you can accomplish tomorrow. And the beautiful part? Once you start believing you deserve more, the world around you shifts. You'll notice opportunities where there were none before. You'll attract people who see your value because you're finally seeing it yourself. You'll walk into rooms with confidence, not arrogance, but with a quiet knowing that you belong, that you have something to offer, that your presence matters. So today, right now, I want you to start believing in your own worth. Not the kind of belief that's fleeting or conditional, but the kind that's rooted in your soul. The kind that says, I am enough as I am, but I am also deserving of more love, more success, more happiness, more peace. You deserve it all, and the only person who can give you permission to claim it is you. When you're chasing a dream, when you're working towards something bigger than yourself, one of the most powerful things you can do is to really see it before it even happens. You have to be able to close your eyes and picture exactly where you want to go. Feel it. Live it in your mind like it's already yours. Because if you can't see it, how are you going to bring it to life? It all starts with your imagination. And let me tell you, imagination is not some childish thing we leave behind as we grow up. No. Your imagination is your first tool for creating the life you want. You've got to let your mind stretch beyond your current reality and step into the future that you want for yourself. You've got to see yourself standing at the finish line, having achieved that goal, holding that dream in your hands. It's almost like you need to trick your brain into thinking it's already happened, because once your mind believes it, your actions will follow. Now, this isn't just some feel-good idea. This is about rewiring your brain, changing how you see yourself in the world. When you visualize the end result, when you feel it deep down in your bones, something amazing happens. Your brain starts to create pathways to make that vision real. You start attracting the right opportunities, making the right decisions, surrounding yourself with the right people. And it's not because of luck, it's because you've aligned your entire being with that future version of yourself. You've shifted your mindset from I hope to I know. But here's the thing, you can't just passively dream. This is not about wishful thinking or daydreaming and waiting for things to magically fall into place. No, this is about intentional focus. It's about spending time each day, even if it's just a few minutes, closing your eyes and really seeing yourself where you want to be. Not just as some far-off possibility, but as a reality you're walking towards step by step. When you visualize, you've got to engage all your senses. What does it feel like to have achieved your goal? What does the air smell like? What do you hear in that moment of success? What emotions are running through your body? Are you standing taller? Are you smiling wider? Let yourself fully experience that future moment, because the more vivid you make it, the more real it becomes in your mind. And once it's real in your mind, you'll start to act in ways that bring you closer to it every day. But let me tell you, visualizing the end result is not about being naive. You're going to face challenges. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, when the path seems unclear, when the goal feels out of reach. But that's when your vision becomes even more crucial. In those tough moments when things don't go as planned, you have to hold on to that vision like it's a lifeline. When the outside world tells you no, your inner vision has to scream yes. Because if you can see it clearly in your mind, you will find a way to bring it to life. And let's be honest, it's not always easy. Life will throw obstacles your way, and sometimes the journey will feel long and exhausting. But when you can see the end result, when you've already walked through that moment of success in your mind 100 times, those challenges won't stop you. They won't break you. Because you're not just hoping for that future, you've already lived it in your mind, and nothing can take that away from you. So visualize it. Hold that picture in your heart. Don't let anyone or anything shake that vision. It's yours. And the more you live in that space mentally, emotionally, the closer you'll get to making it your reality. Because once you've seen it, once you've felt it, you've already taken the first and most important step toward it becoming real. Fear is a powerful thing. It can hold you back, keep you playing small, and stop you from ever reaching your true potential. But here's the secret: being fearless doesn't mean the absence of fear. No. Being fearless means feeling the fear, acknowledging it, and still deciding to take that leap. It's about looking at the unknown and saying, I'm going forward anyway. But here's where the difference comes in. You've got to be bold, you've got to be brave, but you've also got to be wise. That's where being fearless without being careless comes into play. When you set out to achieve something big, you're going to encounter risks. That's just a part of the journey. But being fearless isn't about ignoring those risks. It's about understanding them, planning for them, and moving forward with intention anyway. It's about making informed choices, not reckless decisions. You don't want to just charge forward blindly without thinking things through, because that's not bravery, that's carelessness. And carelessness will set you back in ways that fear never could. To be fearless is to take a calculated risk. It's knowing that the path may not be smooth, that you may fall a few times, but you're ready for that. You've thought about it. You've prepared yourself mentally, emotionally, and sometimes even physically. When you're fearless but not careless, you're stepping into the unknown, but you're stepping in with a plan, with a strategy. You're not just hoping for the best, you're positioning yourself for the best. Think of it like walking a tightrope. You need balance, you need focus, but most importantly, you need to have a safety net in place. That safety net isn't there because you expect to fall, but because you respect the process enough to know that anything could happen. You respect yourself enough to know that mistakes don't define you, but they can teach you. So you take that step onto the rope with confidence, knowing you've prepared yourself as much as you can. And let's talk about preparation for a moment. Being fearless isn't just about bold action, it's about smart action. Before you make that leap, ask yourself, have I done the work? Have I gained the knowledge? Have I thought through the potential outcomes? Being fearless means having the courage to go for what you want, but also having the wisdom to make sure you're ready when that opportunity presents itself. You don't just want to jump into something without knowing what you're getting into, because then you're not setting yourself up for success. You're just hoping luck will be on your side, and luck alone is never a solid foundation for greatness. Being fearless but not careless also means you're willing to learn. You see, the fearless person knows they don't have all the answers. They know they'll make mistakes along the way, but they're not reckless about it. They use each failure, each setback as a stepping stone. They ask questions, they seek out mentors, they surround themselves with people who can guide them, people who have walked the path before them. Fearlessness without wisdom is just rushing into the unknown without the tools to navigate it. And here's the thing, being careless can cost you more than time. It can cost you your confidence, your resources, your energy. It can make you feel like you've wasted your shot, and nothing is more heartbreaking than looking back and realizing you rushed into something when you should have paused, reflected, and recalibrated. Carelessness makes you take shortcuts, but real success comes from putting in the work. The fearless person knows that every step matters, and every step is worth taking carefully and thoughtfully. So be bold. Be audacious in your dreams. Set those goals so high that they make you question how you'll ever achieve them. But don't be reckless. Move with purpose. Plan your steps, but don't get stuck in overthinking. Find that balance between courage and caution. Because when you're fearless but not careless, you're not just chasing success, you're preparing for it. You're making sure that when you arrive at the place you've been working toward, you're ready for it. You're ready to not only seize it, but to sustain it. Fearlessness is the fire that pushes you forward, but wisdom is the compass that guides you along the way. When you have both, there's nothing that can stop you. We all have dreams, big ones. But here's something people don't talk about enough if you're going to go after your dreams. If you're going to set your sights on something higher, something greater, you're going to have to make sacrifices. And that's not always easy. It's going to require you to let go of things you've grown comfortable with, things that have been a part of your routine, maybe even a part of your identity. But let me tell you this, making sacrifices doesn't mean you're losing out. It means you're making room, you're clearing space for something greater, something that's meant for you. Now, let's be real. There's a cost to every dream. And sometimes that cost is high. You might have to let go of relationships that don't support your vision. You might have to give up that comfort zone that's been keeping you safe but stagnant. You may even have to sacrifice time you'd rather spend relaxing, time with friends, or time indulging in things that feel good in the moment but won't get you closer to where you want to be. But here's what I need you to understand. If the dream is worth it, the sacrifice is worth it. Every great achievement in life comes with a price, and the price is often letting go of what no longer serves the person you are becoming. You see, the future version of you, the one who has achieved that goal, who's living that dream life, doesn't have time or space for the things that are holding you back right now. So you've got to make those sacrifices without regret, because you're giving something up for something even more valuable. Let me give you an example. If you want to build a successful business, you might have to sacrifice some social outings. If you're working on a big project, you might have to sacrifice that weekend getaway. And in the moment, it can feel hard. You might think, am I missing out? But ask yourself this, what are you really giving up? You're giving up distractions. You're giving up temporary pleasure for long-term fulfillment. And that's a trade-off you can live with as long as you keep your eyes on the bigger picture. The key to making sacrifices without regret is knowing your why. Why are you doing this? Why does this goal matter to you? When you understand the deeper reason behind your sacrifice, it becomes less about what you're losing and more about what you're gaining. You're not giving up those late nights out just to suffer. You're doing it because the version of yourself you're stepping into needs your energy, needs your focus, needs your dedication. You're not letting go of time with certain people because you don't care. You're doing it because you care enough about your future to choose where your time and energy go. But let me tell you, this sacrifice doesn't mean suffering. It doesn't mean depriving yourself of joy or pleasure. It means choosing wisely. It means saying no to what's less important so you can say yes to what truly matters. And when you frame it that way, sacrifice stops feeling like a burden. It starts feeling like an act of self-love, like a declaration that your dreams are worth the investment, worth the work, and yes, worth the sacrifices. There will be people who don't understand. They might look at your choices and question why you're making such sacrifices. They'll ask why you're turning down that fun event or why you're not spending as much time with them. But remember, they don't see the vision you see. They don't know where you're headed. And that's okay. You're not sacrificing for them. You're sacrificing for you. And let's be honest, sometimes sacrifices are painful. Sometimes they're not just about giving up little comforts or luxuries. Sometimes they mean letting go of things or people you thought you'd always have with you. And those moments, those are the tough ones. But even then, you've got to trust that the space you're creating by letting go will be filled with something better, something more aligned with who you're becoming. What I want you to know is this: when you make sacrifices without regret, you're standing in your power. You're saying, I believe in myself enough to let go of what's easy, to let go of what's comfortable, and to invest in what's going to get me closer to my dreams. And that is something to be proud of. You see, when you reach that goal, when you finally arrive at that place you've been working toward, none of the sacrifices will feel like losses. You won't look back with regret, you'll look back with pride. Because you'll know that every decision you made, every hard choice, every moment of letting go was a step on the path to where you are now. So make those sacrifices, make them boldly, make them bravely, and most importantly, make them without regret. Because you're not just giving something up, you're making space for something extraordinary to come into your life. And that, my friends, is always worth it. The people you choose to surround yourself with are one of the most important decisions you will ever make. They influence how you think, how you feel, and how you see the world, and most importantly, how you see yourself. If you're serious about growth, if you're committed to becoming the best version of yourself, then you've got to surround yourself with what I like to call elevators. These are the people who lift you up, who challenge you to rise higher, who push you to reach for your fullest potential even when you doubt yourself. Now, here's the thing, elevators don't just show up in your life by chance. You have to be intentional about seeking them out. You have to be willing to let go of relationships that no longer serve you, relationships that pull you down, drain your energy, or keep you stuck in the same place. It's not about cutting people off harshly. It's about understanding that not everyone can come with you to the next level of your journey. And that's okay. Some people are meant to be part of your life for a season, while others are meant to walk with you for the long haul. The key is knowing the difference. Elevators are the people who see the greatness in you even when you can't see it yourself. They're the ones who remind you of your worth when you forget, who challenge you to dream bigger when you start playing small, and who hold you accountable when you're tempted to settle for less than you deserve. These are the people who believe in your vision, even when it's still in the seed stage, who water that seed with their encouragement, their wisdom, and their support until it blossoms into something beautiful. But here's what's important to remember: elevators don't just tell you what you want to hear. They don't sugarcoat the truth to make you feel comfortable. No, they challenge you in ways that make you uncomfortable because they know that growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. They will call you out when you're slacking, push you when you're holding back, and remind you of your potential when you're tempted to give up. They aren't just cheerleaders, they're coaches, mentors, and sometimes even critics, but always with love and with your best interests at heart. And I'll tell you something else, elevators are people who are also on their own journey of growth. You see, you can't expect to be elevated by people who are stagnant, who are stuck in the same place, or who don't have the desire to grow themselves. Elevators are constantly evolving, constantly striving for better, and their energy is contagious. When you're around them, you can't help but want to level up because they remind you through their own example that there's always more to learn, more to achieve, more to become. But you've got to be willing to be that same kind of person for others. Elevation is a two-way street. You can't expect people to pour into you if you're not willing to pour into them. You've got to be the kind of friend, the kind of partner, the kind of colleague who lifts others up, who encourages them to pursue their dreams, who celebrates their wins without jealousy or competition. When you become that kind of person, you'll naturally attract others who have that same energy. And together, you'll create a circle of growth, of support, of mutual elevation. Now, let's talk about the other side of this. There are people in your life right now who may not be elevators. They're not bad people, but they're not helping you rise. They might be comfortable with where they are, content to stay the same, and sometimes they'll try to keep you where they are because your growth threatens them. They might not say it out loud, but they'll try to subtly discourage you from taking risks, from dreaming big, from stepping into your full potential. These are the people who love you, but only when you're playing small. You have to be willing to distance yourself from that energy because it will weigh you down if you let it. You've got to be around people who see you soaring, who are excited about your elevation because they know it doesn't take anything away from them. People who push you to be better not because they need you to succeed for their own benefit, but because they genuinely want to see you thrive. And when you find those people, when you build that community of elevators, there is nothing you can't achieve. It's also important to remember that elevators can come in different forms. Sometimes they're the people who've been in your life for years, and sometimes they're brand new faces who enter your life just when you need them most. They can be mentors you've never even met, but whose words and work inspire you. Elevators are all around you. You just have to be open to recognizing them and, more importantly, to embracing their influence. So take a look at the people around you. Are they elevating you? Are they challenging you to become better, to grow, to stretch beyond what you think is possible? Or are they keeping you comfortable, stuck in the same patterns, the same routines, the same limiting beliefs? Because at the end of the day, you are a reflection of the people you surround yourself with. And if you're serious about living the life you dream of, you've got to surround yourself with people who will help lift you higher. People who see your potential, who believe in your greatness, and who won't let you settle for anything less than your very best. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with elevators and watch how high you rise. In the pursuit of our dreams, we often get so focused on the big milestones that we forget to celebrate the small victories along the way. But let me tell you something important. Those small wins are not just stepping stones, they're the building blocks of your success. They are the moments that deserve recognition, not because they are the final destination, but because they are the proof that you are moving in the right direction, that you're making progress, and that you're getting closer to where you want to be. Imagine for a moment that you're on a long journey. The destination is far off in the distance, and it might seem overwhelming. But every step you take, every small achievement, is what gets you closer to that goal. If you don't stop to appreciate those steps, if you don't acknowledge how far you've come, you risk losing motivation. You risk getting discouraged by the length of the journey ahead instead of celebrating the distance you've already traveled. Celebrating small wins is about honoring your efforts, your dedication, and your progress, no matter how minor it might seem in the grand scheme of things. It's about recognizing that each small victory is a testament to your hard work and perseverance. Every time you hit a milestone, no matter how small, you're sending a message to yourself that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that you are making a difference. But there's more to it than just acknowledging your progress. When you take the time to celebrate, you're also reinforcing positive behavior. You're telling yourself that the effort you put in is worth it, and that you should continue striving. Celebrating small wins creates a pattern of positive reinforcement that can propel you forward, even when the going gets tough. It's like giving yourself a pat on the back and saying, "Well done, keep going." And let's be honest, the journey to achieving big goals can be long and fraught with challenges. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when the road seems too rough and the destination too far away. But when you celebrate the small wins, you create moments of joy and fulfillment that can sustain you through those tough times. You build resilience and a sense of accomplishment that keeps you motivated. It's these celebrations that remind you of why you started in the first place and why it's worth pushing through. Celebrating small wins is also about acknowledging that success doesn't just come in grand gestures or monumental achievements. Success is often made up of the little things: the day you finally completed a challenging task, the week you stayed consistent with your efforts, the moment you overcame a small obstacle. These are the moments that add up to big success. So why not honor them? Take a moment to really savor those small victories. Reflect on what you've achieved, appreciate the effort it took, and allow yourself to feel proud. It's okay to indulge in that feeling of triumph, to share it with those who support you, or simply to take a moment to appreciate your own hard work. Celebrating doesn't have to be a grand affair. It can be as simple as taking a break, treating yourself to something you enjoy, or sharing your success with someone who cares about you. And remember, celebrating small wins also means being kind to yourself. It means acknowledging that progress is not always linear and that every little bit counts. It means understanding that setbacks are a part of the journey, but they don't negate the progress you've made. So when you reach a small milestone, celebrate it. Don't downplay it. Don't wait for the big win to feel like you've accomplished something. By celebrating the small wins, you cultivate a mindset of gratitude and appreciation. You train yourself to see the positive in every step of your journey. And this positive outlook not only makes the journey more enjoyable, but it also attracts more opportunities for growth and success. So as you work towards your dreams, make it a habit to celebrate every small victory. Whether it's reaching a new level of understanding, completing a part of a project, or simply staying on track with your goals, recognize and honor your achievements. Because each small win is a sign that you're moving forward, and each one is a reason to be proud. In the grand tapestry of your success, it's these small, beautiful threads that come together to create a masterpiece. Setbacks are a part of life's journey. They come in many forms: unexpected failures, mistakes, detours, and moments when things don't go as planned. And let's face it, they can be tough. They can shake your confidence, make you question your choices, and even cause you to doubt yourself. But here's the truth: setbacks aren't just obstacles, they are opportunities in disguise. They are moments ripe with lessons that can propel you toward greater success if you're willing to learn from them. When you encounter a setback, it's easy to get caught up in frustration and disappointment. You might feel like the universe is conspiring against you, or that you're simply not cut out for the path you're on. But if you can shift your perspective, you'll see that setbacks are not a final judgment on your abilities or your worth. Instead, they are moments for reflection, growth, and realignment. Start by allowing yourself to feel your emotions. It's okay to be disappointed, to be frustrated, to feel like things are unfair. Acknowledging your feelings is the first step in moving past them. But don't get stuck there. Once you've processed your initial reaction, it's time to dig deeper and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Each setback offers a chance to gain insight into what went wrong. Was it a lack of preparation? An oversight in your planning? A misstep in execution? By examining the root causes, you gain valuable information that can help you avoid similar pitfalls in the future. It's not about placing blame, but rather about understanding the factors that contributed to the setback. Learning from setbacks also means embracing a mindset of resilience. It's about recognizing that failure is not a reflection of your character, but a part of the journey to success. Resilience is built through facing challenges head-on and using them as a springboard for growth. When you approach setbacks with this mindset, you transform them from barriers into stepping stones. Another important aspect of learning from setbacks is recognizing that they often highlight areas where you need to develop. Maybe a setback reveals a skill gap or an area where you need more knowledge. Use these insights to focus your efforts on personal development. Whether it's taking a course, seeking mentorship, or dedicating time to practice, addressing these gaps will strengthen your capabilities and better prepare you for future challenges. Setbacks also offer a valuable opportunity to reassess your goals and strategies. Sometimes what seems like a failure is actually a sign that your approach needs adjustment. Maybe the goal you set wasn't as aligned with your values as you thought, or perhaps your strategy wasn't as effective as anticipated. Use the setback as a chance to refine your objectives, tweak your methods, and come up with a more effective plan. It's also important to remember that setbacks are a natural part of any significant endeavor. No great success story is without its share of obstacles. Many successful people have faced numerous setbacks before reaching their goals. What sets them apart is their ability to persist, to keep moving forward despite the challenges. When you view setbacks as a normal part of the journey, you can approach them with greater acceptance and less self-doubt. Moreover, setbacks provide an opportunity to build character. They test your perseverance, your problem-solving skills, and your ability to stay motivated in the face of adversity. How you respond to setbacks says a lot about your resilience and determination. By facing these challenges with a positive attitude and a willingness to learn, you strengthen your character and develop qualities that will serve you well in all areas of life. Finally, learning from setbacks involves sharing your experiences. By discussing your challenges and what you've learned with others, you not only gain new perspectives, but also inspire and support those who might be facing similar obstacles. Your journey can serve as a source of encouragement and wisdom for others, and in turn, you may find that helping others helps you reinforce your own lessons. In summary, setbacks are not the end of the road, but a crucial part of the journey. They are powerful teachers if you choose to view them as such. Embrace them as opportunities to learn, grow, and evolve. Each setback brings with it a lesson that, once understood and applied, propels you closer to your goals. So when you face a setback, remember to pause, reflect, and extract the lessons within. Use them to refine your approach, bolster your resilience, and continue moving forward with renewed determination and insight. In the pursuit of your goals and dreams, maintaining a balance between humility and hunger is crucial. It's a dance between recognizing your achievements and remaining motivated for the journey ahead. Staying humble means keeping a grounded perspective, acknowledging that your success is part of a broader tapestry of contributions, efforts, and even a bit of luck. Staying hungry means never losing your drive, always seeking new challenges, and continuously striving for growth. Humility is a powerful trait. It keeps you connected to the reality of your situation, preventing you from becoming complacent or arrogant. When you stay humble, you're aware that while you may have achieved a lot, there is always more to learn and more room to grow. It's about recognizing that your success is often a result of various factors working together, including the support of others, the opportunities that came your way, and the hard work you've put in. Humility allows you to appreciate these contributions without letting them inflate your ego. When you stay humble, you're also open to feedback and learning. Humility means you're willing to listen to others, to accept criticism, and to acknowledge that you don't have all the answers. This openness is crucial for personal and professional growth. It allows you to see areas where you can improve and to adapt in ways that keep you moving forward. Without humility, you risk becoming stagnant, unable to see the flaws in your approach or the opportunities for improvement. On the flip side, staying hungry is about maintaining a relentless drive toward your goals. It's the fuel that keeps you pushing through challenges, seeking out new opportunities, and striving for excellence. When you're hungry, you're not satisfied with the status quo. You're always looking for ways to grow, to stretch beyond your current limits, and to achieve even more. This drive is what propels you forward, ensuring that you continue to make progress, even when you've already achieved significant milestones. Staying hungry also means setting new goals, exploring new horizons, and never allowing yourself to become too comfortable. It's about cultivating a mindset of continuous improvement, where you're always asking, what's next? And how can I be better? This mindset keeps you motivated and focused even when you've reached a level of success. It prevents you from resting on your laurels and encourages you to keep pushing, innovating, and evolving. The combination of humility and hunger creates a powerful dynamic. Humility keeps you grounded and open to learning, while hunger drives you to continue striving for greatness. When you bring these qualities together, you create a balanced approach to success. You're able to celebrate your achievements without becoming complacent, and you're motivated to pursue new challenges without losing sight of the contributions and efforts that have brought you to where you are. Furthermore, this balance allows you to stay connected with the people around you. Humility ensures that you remain approachable, relatable, and appreciative of others. It helps you build strong, respectful relationships and fosters a positive, collaborative environment. Hunger, on the other hand, inspires and motivates those around you. Your drive and enthusiasm can be contagious, encouraging others to pursue their own goals with the same passion and dedication. In your journey, there will be moments of triumph and moments of challenge. When you stay humble, you remain aware of the bigger picture and the people who have helped you along the way. When you stay hungry, you keep your eyes on the future, eager to tackle new obstacles and seize new opportunities. Together, these qualities help you navigate the highs and lows of your journey with grace and resilience. Ultimately, staying humble and staying hungry is about embracing the journey with a balanced perspective. It's about recognizing your achievements with gratitude and using them as a stepping stone for further growth. It's about celebrating your successes while staying focused on the next goal, always striving for more while remaining grounded in the reality of your progress. So as you continue on your path, remember to stay humble in your successes and stay hungry for your dreams. This balance will not only guide you through your journey, but will also enrich it, ensuring that you continue to grow, learn, and achieve with both grace and drive. Understanding your why is like discovering the compass that will guide you through every challenge, every decision, and every triumph. It's the core reason behind what you do, the driving force that gives purpose and meaning to your efforts. When you find your why, you tap into a deeper source of motivation that goes beyond surface-level goals and aspirations. It's what makes the hard work, the sacrifices, and the setbacks worthwhile. Imagine embarking on a journey without a clear destination. Every step feels aimless, every decision uncertain, and every obstacle seems insurmountable. Your why is the destination. It's what helps you set a course and stay on track, even when the path gets difficult. It's the reason you started on this journey in the first place, and it's what keeps you moving forward when things get tough. To find your why, start by reflecting on what truly matters to you. Ask yourself questions that dig deeper than the surface. Why do you want to achieve this goal? What does it mean to you on a personal level? What values or beliefs are driving your pursuit? Sometimes it's helpful to think about moments in your life when you felt deeply fulfilled or profoundly motivated. What were you doing at those times? What was it about those experiences that resonated with you? Your why is often tied to your core values, passions, and desires. It's not just about what you want to achieve, but about why achieving it matters to you. For instance, if your goal is to start a business, your why might not just be financial success. It could be a desire to make a positive impact on your community, to create a legacy, or to provide opportunities for others. Understanding this deeper reason helps you connect your daily actions to a larger purpose, infusing your work with greater significance. Once you identify your why, use it as a touchstone for decision-making and motivation. When faced with challenges, remind yourself of your why to keep your focus sharp and your determination strong. It helps you navigate difficult moments by connecting your current struggles to your larger purpose. Instead of being overwhelmed by obstacles, you see them as part of a meaningful journey towards something that matters deeply to you. Your why also serves as a powerful source of resilience. When you have a clear sense of purpose, setbacks and failures don't feel like dead ends, but rather as detours or lessons on the way to your ultimate goal. Your why fuels your perseverance, giving you the strength to overcome obstacles and stay committed, even when progress is slow or when you face resistance. Moreover, finding your why can transform your work from a series of tasks into a passionate pursuit. It makes your daily efforts feel less like obligations and more like steps towards something meaningful. It infuses your work with energy and enthusiasm, making even the mundane aspects of your journey feel purposeful. Sharing your why with others can also be incredibly powerful. It creates a sense of connection and can inspire and motivate those around you. When people understand the deeper reason behind what you're doing, they are more likely to support you, collaborate with you, or be inspired by your passion. It turns your individual pursuit into a shared journey, fostering relationships and building a community of support around your mission. In addition, finding your why helps you align your actions with your values. It ensures that you're not just chasing after goals for the sake of external validation or fleeting rewards, but that you're pursuing something that genuinely resonates with who you are and what you believe in. This alignment brings a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond material success. So take the time to uncover your why. It might not be immediately obvious, and it might evolve as you grow and learn. But invest the effort to understand it, to connect with it, and to let it guide you. Your why is the foundation upon which you build your dreams, the fire that drives you forward, and the reason you persevere through challenges. It's the heart of your journey, and when you find it, you find a deeper sense of purpose that makes every step of your path meaningful and rewarding. The journey toward achieving your dreams and goals is rarely a straight path. It's filled with twists and turns, ups and downs, and moments that test your resolve. In the face of these challenges, one of the most powerful principles you can embrace is the commitment to never, ever quit. This mindset isn't just about stubbornness, it's about embodying a profound resilience and determination that keeps you moving forward, even when the road ahead seems daunting. Never quitting means embracing persistence as a core value. It's about committing to your goals with unwavering resolve, regardless of the obstacles that may arise. When you refuse to give up, you are choosing to confront challenges head-on and to keep pushing forward, even when progress seems slow or when setbacks occur. This steadfast determination transforms every obstacle into a stepping stone, every failure into a lesson, and every delay into an opportunity for growth. The path to success is often marked by difficulties and moments of doubt. It's during these times that the temptation to quit can be strongest. You might question whether the effort is worth it, whether you're on the right track, or whether you have the strength to continue. But it's in these moments that your commitment to never quitting becomes most critical. By holding fast to your goals and continuing to push forward, you demonstrate a resilience that can turn the tide in your favor. Remember, the most successful individuals and the most accomplished achievements are often the result of persistence in the face of adversity. Behind every success story, there are countless hours of hard work, numerous setbacks, and moments of doubt. What separates those who achieve their dreams from those who fall short is the refusal to quit. It's the ability to keep going, to stay focused on the goal, and to persist through challenges that ultimately leads to success. Never quitting also means understanding that progress is not always linear. There will be times when you encounter setbacks, face unexpected obstacles, or experience periods of stagnation. These moments are not signs to quit, but are part of the journey. They provide valuable opportunities to learn, to adapt, and to grow. Embracing the idea that progress comes in waves allows you to stay motivated and to keep pushing forward, even when things aren't moving as quickly as you'd like. Maintaining the mindset of never quitting also involves cultivating patience and endurance. Success often requires time and sustained effort. It's about understanding that achieving your goals might take longer than anticipated and that perseverance is key. This patience allows you to navigate through difficult times with grace, knowing that each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your destination. Additionally, committing to never quit means being flexible in your approach while remaining steadfast in your goal. If one path doesn't work out, it doesn't mean the goal is unattainable. It means you might need to find a different route or try a new strategy. Adaptability is a crucial component of persistence. It's about being willing to adjust your methods while keeping your eyes firmly set on your objective. Moreover, never quitting is about maintaining belief in yourself and your vision. It's about nurturing a mindset that sees challenges as temporary and solutions as possible. This self-belief fuels your determination and helps you overcome moments of self-doubt. When you truly believe in your capacity to achieve your goals, you're less likely to be derailed by obstacles or setbacks. Staying committed to never quitting also involves surrounding yourself with a supportive environment. Seek out people who encourage you, who believe in your vision, and who will stand by you during tough times. Their support can provide the motivation and reinforcement you need to keep going. Even when your own resolve wavers, having a network of support can make a significant difference in your ability to persevere. It's important to recognize that never quitting doesn't mean ignoring the need for rest or self-care. Persistence involves knowing when to push forward and when to take a step back and recharge. It's about maintaining a balance between relentless pursuit and personal well-being. Taking care of yourself ensures that you can continue to work toward your goals with sustained energy and focus. Finally, the commitment to never ever quit is a testament to your character and resilience. It reflects a deep commitment to your dreams, a belief in your ability to overcome challenges, and a determination to see things through to the end. This mindset shapes not only your journey, but also your personal growth and development. It turns every challenge into an opportunity, every setback into a lesson, and every step forward into a triumph. So as you navigate your path, hold firmly to the principle of never quitting. Embrace the journey with persistence and resilience. Understand that every challenge is a chance to prove your determination, every setback is an opportunity to learn, and every step forward is a victory. With unwavering resolve, you'll find that success is not just about reaching your destination, but also about the strength and growth you gain along the way. Set your goals high, because you are capable of more than you can imagine. and the world is waiting for the gifts that only you can bring.